Jono, that's the earth press work. Alright, so this here video is um, the first video of a series of videos that I intend on making. And I want to call the series Z Campaign. Lowercase Z, E, capital, lowercase Z, E, space, capital, CAMPAIG. Z Campaign. Z Campaign, to me, is the video documenting. I have it written down here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm reading in this area. I wrote it down. Some goals of mine. You feel me? But it says, this is my definition of what I'm talking about when I say I'm the Z Campaign, and what I mean by campaigning. What is campaigning? Video documenting my detailing the specifics of my POA. POA is an acronym. It stands for Plan of Action. POA for the day in the morning. I don't know exactly what time it is right now, but I think it's like 10 something a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And video documenting a review of the day's events in the evening. And that's the first part of campaigning. And then the second part, there's only two parts. The second part of campaigning is executing the POA, the plan of action. So I'm doing the first part, video documenting my detailing the specifics of my POA. I have yet to write this. I have yet to detail the specifics of my plan of action for today. And I need to do that because I have goals. I set a goal to, and I don't know if this is wise or not, one of the things that I want these videos to accomplish, and my YouTube channel to accomplish in general, is to show the process of trial and error. Put a visual to trial and error. I feel like I shall say that I am not without sin. I make mistakes to this day, and of course, being that I am not the Lord, and and so, however, I do want to eventually get better and stop making, if at all possible, mistakes touching life in regards to the life in which I live. That's what the earth don't know about. So, anyway, I got this goal. It's July the 2nd, 2019. I got this goal that by August the 2nd, 2019, if the Lord tarries, if the Lord wills, I will have 10 million views on my channel, on the Press Worker Die Boy channel. 10 million. So, I have a general plan of action of uploading videos every day, at least one, and that's the first part of the POA. The second part of the general POA is to promote the channel via printed documents. Like I generally just had this idea of typing out like my YouTube channel, my YouTube channel's name, the Press Worker Die Boy channel, and like, so just typing in like the Press Worker Die Boy channel, and like my email or something like that, just a form account, or like perhaps like my Facebook, and that's what I need to think about, because generally, in order to get 10 million views, I think maybe, well, obviously, you got 10 million views on YouTube, you have to be doing something that people want to look at. Somebody wants to look at it if you're getting 10 million views. And so, I think that implies that I'm implying that people want to look at me, or I want people to want to look at me. That's what I think that implies in part. So I think that on my YouTube channel, promotion printed document, I put my YouTube channel name, the Press Worker Die Boy channel, and like my Facebook on there, or just like on my social media, the Press Worker Die Boy channel, my Instagram, and my Facebook, and my Twitter. And, a quick exhortation to subscribe to my channel. And perhaps even on the back, or somewhere on a document, I include a quick description of what my channel is. According to this here, explanation of what my channel is about. Well, generally, let's see, I wrote this down. Let's see here. I have written down here. This is what I think will be ultimately just like a first draft of I don't know what to call it. The name of it, I guess, is the name of it is The Letter I. It was originally The Letter I'd Like to Receive, and since I wrote it in my pen, I received it. I changed it to The Letter I Did Receive, so it's just a letter that I wrote. And in this letter, part of it says, "My channel is me as the Press Worker Die Boy. And the Press Worker Die Boy is a character of myself that I invented that preaches and teaches press work in Jono in various ways, via video shorts, music videos, films, short films, etc., stuff like that. I intend to do this YouTube." Oh yeah, that's a little too much information. But yeah, so that's a general outlook of what my channel does, and more specifically, so preach and teach Jono in different ways. Yeah, so I need this printed document. So I need to, that's one thing that I have to do. Jono. That's one thing I have to do is that's it up here. Draft the promotion. Draft the promotion document. Have to do that. And then after I do that, I need to print it out to get 10 million views. to get 10 million views, I feel like I had to do some math. However, man, very things difficult to get 10 million views. Perhaps if I could, like, write this document, print it out, hand it to somebody who had access to 10 million people. Like if I were to hand it to like Jada Pinkett Smith and somehow convince her to like promote me, and her and Will Smith or something, they used whatever influence they have to get the Press Worker Die Boy channel 10 million views. That would be a way, but I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Generally, my goal is to stay within my limits, in a certain way of speaking, in doing this. So I just want to write the document, print it out, have a whole bunch of copies, and start in the and like really have like go door to door, and in the neighborhoods in which I live. I hail from, I say, Trotwood. I intend to also hail from a city called Rio Rancho. On a bigger scale, I just come from Dayton, Ohio. Dust of the earth, hail. I think that implies some type of, implies kingship and stuff like that. Presumptuous. Is it arrogant? Is it wrong of me to speak like that of myself? Dust of the earth. Aspire not to be presumptuous and arrogant, or arrogant, arrogant. Anyway, I come from Trotwood, and so so I need to draft a document. I need to, I need to type it and print it. Type it, and print copies. Draft the promotion document, type it, and print copies. And begin to pass them out. I intend to start in the neighborhood in which I really live right now, which is the neighborhood of this house in which I'm in. I don't want to say the name of it right now, even though I probably have already said it in the past. So I got like 100 views. I mean, it is a minuscule evaluation, underestimation. But I have about like 100 views on my YouTube channel, man. People aren't even watching these right now. Dust of the earth, I aspire for them to. Right now, they're not watching these. So, me talking like how I want to talk, it just seems, I don't know. It's curious to me to say a word about it, but if you've watched my other videos, you might be able to find out where I am right now. However, I don't want to say it right now in this particular video, the neighborhood in which I'm in. Anyway, I intend on starting here, so draft the promotion document, type it, and print copies. Begin to pass them out. And I'm going to write the neighborhood. Okay. And then so the first part of the general POA was upload videos. The second part of the general POA was promotion via printed documents. And then the third part of the general POA was to include 12 songs in my uploads. I want to, this month, include in those videos that I upload to YouTube every day, 12 songs. So in order to get 12 songs, I gotta get busy recording songs immediately. So I have to. The person who I record with these days is a person that goes by the name of Devoya. Regardless of who anybody, goes about thinking about my man's Devoya, or or don't go about not thinking about my man's Devoya. I'm rocking with my man's Devoya. Like, so, also I need to record with Devoya. And I need to be more specific. I want to record. I'm going to call it Rolly. It's the name of the song. It's just a verse that I wrote, or some lyrics that I wrote to J. Cole's Middle Child beat. Well, T minus is, I guess, instrumental. Middle Child of the song Middle Child. So that's really, so if I get the document printed and pass them out and record a song today, I mean, it seems like I'll be on the right track. So I'm trying to think. I mean, it seems like a fair start. Not too much, not too little. I mean, it seems like a lot actually, but still, it's enough to do. If I didn't have anything else to do, it seems like enough to do to get started. For sure, in my opinion. And I have to include prayer here. I just feel like it just settles right with me. Given the nature of what it is that I say that I do, to include prayer and my POA every day. So, and I would just want to pray. Well, I want to now. I want to pray a prayer of thanksgiving, because it's written in what a lot of people call the King James Version of the Holy Bible, that the Lord Jesus of Nazareth instructed some people. In my opinion, this is how I take it, and this is how I internalize it, in part. He told some people once upon a time to pray that the Lord of the harvest would send laborers into his harvest, because there is there's a lot of harvest, and there are a little bit of laborers, people to harvest. So pray to the Lord of the harvest that he send laborers into his harvest. And I feel like, my goal is to, young people these days say, I guess they've been saying it for a while, but I just chalk it up to young people these days refer or say this thing. It's called